welcome to another lesson in Blackboard Collaborate. Today we're going to look at something kind of fun. It's a great way to engage your students, start your class off in a fun and interesting way, get students to give you a little bit of feedback. I don't know about you, but as an instructor in this remote environment, it can sometimes be a little difficult to gauge the atmosphere of your class, of your students. And it's mainly because we are missing the facial expressions and that personal one-on-one interaction that we would normally have with our students. So although this is not the exact same as seeing those different facial cues and cues that we would pick up as instructors, it is a way for our students to let us know how they're doing. I often use this with my students in the beginning of class. I say, hey guys, let me know how you're feeling today. And the tool is the Emoji Tool that's actually available in Collaborate. It's a bit of fun. So where you have your profile picture at the bottom of your screen, I have this little green check mark next to mine. So where I have this at the bottom of the screen, tell the students they can click on their status and settings, and they actually have a whole panel of some feedback emojis that they can use for you. When they use these feedback emojis, I can click on the surprised. What will happen is it will show up in your roster panel, and it will also show up next to their name in the chat. So anywhere that my name shows up in the chat, I have right now I have surprised. Wendy's already giving me a smiley face there. So I can go to the roster panel and I can see here Wendy is telling me how she feels today. Michelle may give me something. Misha is surprised. And if you notice, there's this purple circle here. After about 30 seconds, the emoji will disappear. So then the students, at any time, they can go in. Maybe you can tell the students, listen, if I'm moving too quickly, go ahead and click the slower key, and this will tell me, hey, you need to slow down. Or maybe, hey, can you move this along? I need to get somewhere, so speed it up. I like the students to just kind of tell me if they are confused, use the slower. This is also a really great way to poll your students very quickly. All right, so today, guys, we have a choice. We can talk, do you want to talk about subject A? Maybe you want to talk about subject B. Who wants to talk about subject A? Agree or disagree? And the students can just quickly go here, click on agree, and you can kind of get a feel for what the whole class is going to agree on without having to go into the polling tool and type a question and that sort of thing. So it's a really quick way to kind of get a class consensus about something. You can even have students use that when you're asking specific content questions. So I'm going to go ahead and ask my students in here. I'm going to ask them how they feel today. This is usually how I start my class. Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing today? The students can then say, oh, look, everybody's feeling happy. Oh, look, everybody's feeling good today. I can also say, oh, great, I'm glad that everybody's feeling good today. So you guys agree that you want to cover topic A today? And then we can see if everybody agrees or disagrees. Everybody agrees, and so now we can move on and we can start teaching in our topic. So remember, it's down here in your little settings, and tell the students they can always click any of these at any time. One note I want to make sure you understand is that if these students are in the chat room, their emoji will show up next to their name. And while it's there, the other students will be able to see it as well. So make sure your students know that when they do use this, that it is public, that everybody in the class will be able to see the emoji that they selected. I hope this is just one of those fun tools that you can use in Collaborate to make your class more engaging and interesting and interactive for your students. Have a great class.